Hi horse peeps. Here you see Arrow, a week in my care now. He is a little more supple on the lunge, but you can see the problem, which is probably in his pelvis, that his right hind leg is falling out. He really is not able to put weight on there, and therefore you see a limp in his diagonal, which is to say left shoulder. Therefore, he is not able to straighten up and tuck his pelvis. He cannot free his back. So therefore, all his weight is coming onto his left shoulder. He's bracing his back and he's using his under muscles of the neck to keep himself from falling onto the ground. And especially in Kanta, here you could see it very well, how his hind leg, his right hind leg is falling out. Then I am trying for a week now to get him to take his weight off of his mainly left shoulder. Here you can see the right leg sticking out again. He is not able to relax the triceps muscles, so he has to really push against the ground with his front legs. He is not able to release the back, the withers, open the withers. He's not able to bend in the neck or release his jaw. So I am working on that every day with more short sessions to get him, to help him to get his body back in place. And I'm showing you a little bit of how I work with a horse when I'm trying to rehabilitate them. Look at the right hind leg again. You can't bend it, you can't put weight on it. But in order for him to get his body healthy again, I have to carefully try to get the muscles that he needs to have his skeleton correctly supported back in development. And I have to get the body moving correctly again. So training wise, with tiny adjustments, I help him to become supple again and to start moving his body again in the right place. Another visit with the vet is scheduled, an osteopath and even more so follow up on this journey of Arrow. Thank you for watching and listening.
Ja! Goed zo! En dan kan ik niet meer terug, zegt hij.
Yeah. Hot. And when the horse walks, you can see that his withers are completely stuck. And that's why he goes over to the front hand. If we couldn't do this before, we can do this now. This. Touch him, he trusts us now to do it. Good boy. Yeah. But here is a very big lump and it's very hot. And the horse is in pain and he's very sad. But he's glad now that we found it out. It's only on this side, not the other side. So moving is painful, let alone riding. Maybe a bad fitting saddle. I don't know. But we'll be able to fix it for sure. Hello everyone. Today I have veterinarian Hilde Schillings with me. It's the vet we work together with in the rehabilitating of the horses we get. And Hilde was asked to come to Arrow Z first to make x-rays of his back. And they showed that the back was okay. But after he went here for training, I found that he had a lot of sore spots in his neck, not so much his back, and in his hind. So I asked Hilde again to examine Arrow, and I asked her to explain on camera what she found next.
Okay, so the second time I visited Arrow, I had the knowledge of the x-rays I've taken before, and they showed that there were no problems with the bone structures of the back. He wasn't tense either if I palpated that part. So when I came back and I did another test of the neck, I palpated the neck, and what I've noticed was that just in front of the shoulders, if I touched it there with just a light palpation touch, he would really dislike that. So then I started to see what his movements abilities were. So when I tried to turn him to the right, it was perfect. Not really perfect, but he wasn't that tense, and he was willing to bend to the right side. Then I tried to do the same on the left. But every time I wanted to turn him to the left, he would step back, so he would refuse to bend his neck to the left like the way it should. So that's why we found out that he has a really big problem on the left side. I think it's on the beginning of the withers, where the Newgate ligament starts. So then I advised them to start with a masseuse. Is it masseuse?
Yes.
And I heard that it was a good outcome of the first sessions.
Yes. All the pain points I saw, and then you saw, the masseuse saw, and I think she was able to fix as far as the blockage goes. But now it's up to me to get the rest done with the training, and of course your supplements and your careful examination of Arrow to see if my work is doing what it's supposed to do. Thank you very much for this explanation, Hilde, and thank you very much for your lovely work and working with us.